Welcome to my YouTube channel! So exciting! Today we're going to be reviewing clean/natural makeup. When I asked you guys on TikTok what your fave makeup brands were, a lot of you commented Ilia Beauty, so I reached out to them and they sent me a box of goodies to try out. Plus I have other products that I've tried recently that we're going to go over. So let's get into it. First we're going in with the True Skin Serum Foundation in the shade SF3. Since this is my first video, I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Callie, I'm 23, and I'm from Canada. Okay, I'm using my hands, don't judge me, because I have very acne prone skin and Beauty Blender makes me break out. Like, you can probably tell on camera, it's not pretty. So I post holistic, natural wellness type of content on TikTok, and by sharing stories of how I was raised by my health freak parents and all of the healthy habits that they taught me. This is so dark on me. Oh my god. Definitely not my shade, but we're gonna try to make it work. I also grew up with a lot of food intolerances like gluten, sugar, and dairy. So I like sharing food intolerance alternatives and all the tips that I've learned throughout the years in hopes to make your dietary restrictions feel less restricting. Because I know what it's like, man, it's a struggle, it sucks. I've been intolerant to dairy since as long as I can remember, and I've been intolerant to gluten and sugar ever since the age of 10 years old. Before it was like super mainstream to, not mainstream, but it wasn't as common as it is now to be gluten intolerant, so I didn't have very many resources or options back then. Thankfully, my mom is really good at cooking and very knowledgeable in food and like healthy eating, so she helped me a lot and made me feel not so left out whenever we'd eat things like pasta or desserts and all that stuff. Okay, so I've actually tried all of these products before, just so that I could, you know, get a good feel if I like them or not, and give you guys my honest thoughts. And I've tried this serum foundation before and I found that it wasn't pigmented enough, so you could still see like my uneven skin tone underneath it. But now that I'm applying it a second time, the first time I applied with I applied it with a beauty blender, and this time I'm doing it with my hands, and I think I'm liking it more this time around. Definitely not my shade though, but I think blending it down the neck is helping. Unless you can tell with my arms, I'm not really sure. I guess I'll see when I'm editing this. So I asked you guys on Instagram, go follow me there if you don't already, The Callie Life. I asked you guys to ask me some questions so that we can chat while I kick my face. First question's from Elena. Can you please make a YouTube channel? Girl, I'm doing that right now. While we're on the topic of foundations, I just want to go over some that I've tried in the past. I'm more of a light coverage tinted moisturizer type of gal. I just want something that'll make my skin a more even tone so that my makeup looks better. But I also do have acne, so I like it when it's like light coverage but heavy enough to sort of help hide my acne, if you know what I mean. I've tried the Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer. This one is like super viral, very popular at Sephora. It's always like sold out. But I will say, I don't really get the hype on it. Sometimes when I wear this, I'm like, wow, I look good. And then sometimes I wear this, I'm like, ew, I look cakey. Because ironically, it's a hydrating gel cream, but sometimes it makes my dry skin stand out, so I don't know. I'm not gonna be buying this again. Another one that I've tried is The Ordinary. This one I love. Okay, but here's the thing. I have dry skin, so I don't like wearing powder. After a while, it does start to melt off my face, but when I use it to just like make videos for TikTok and stuff like that, it works really well. It's lightweight, but it's heavy enough where it helps cover my acne, and I also use it sometimes as a concealer under my eyes. Now I know The Ordinary isn't considered like natural makeup, but they have limited ingredients and it's on the cleaner side, so I thought I would mention it anyways. And it's also super affordable. I paid less than $10 for this bottle and it looks like I barely use it even though I use it like all the time. Okay, so like usually someone would go in with powder after their foundation. So I'm gonna skip this step because I have dry skin and I prefer not wearing powder. It makes me look less cakey, but I will say I tried the Mineral Fusion powder. When you Google natural makeup, the first brand that always comes up, at least for me anyways, is Mineral Fusion. So obviously I tried them out and don't do it. I hate to say bad things about a company, but man, Mineral Fusion, this powder, I don't know. It doesn't give what it needs to give. It makes my dry skin really stand out. I don't know, I wasn't a fan of this. And I've also tried their eyeliner. It's super hard to apply and like the brush tip isn't very good. I don't know, just I didn't like it. And I tried their mascara. I think it's the volumizing one. It made my eyes burn when my eyes would tear up, so don't recommend it. Yeah, so Mineral Fusion isn't it. Sorry. Okay, so next we're gonna hop right in with the bronzer. This is in the shade Drawn In. This is what she looks like. Now, what I love about Ilia Beauty is that most of their powdered products are talc free, which is super important. I don't know if you guys watch Not So Pretty, but talc is commonly contaminated with asbestos, which is a super toxic, I think it's a mold, that causes cancer, and it's in our makeup. We put it directly on our face, which is where it needs to be absorbed in our body, you know, through our nose, our eyes, our mouth. So definitely check to see if your makeup products have talc and maybe consider not using them if they do. The next question is from Allie. She said, how do you deal with digestive issues? I feel like my stomach isn't even working anymore. I feel you. I've been struggling with digestive issues basically my whole life, but just recently when I got my concussion, it got 10 times worse. And ever since I was 10 years old, I've consulted so many doctors about my stomach issues, and they would basically all just be like, huh, that's weird, and totally disregard and not understand anything that I'm going through, and it's super frustrating. But it wasn't until I consulted a naturopath where it was finally a professional who understood every single little symptom that I was having and made them all make sense. And it was finally the first professional who could like explain everything that was happening to me and why, which was a first. And after telling her my story, she concluded that I had mold toxicity, and that was why no matter what I did to help heal my gut, it would never help in the long run. It would always come back, and now it's back and worse than ever. So now I'm doing a protocol with her, a detox protocol to get rid of all the mycotoxins in my body, which is super exciting because now I finally have a plan to like solve everything that's been going on with me. I've never had that before. So if you haven't tried going the, you know, more natural, holistic route, definitely give it a try. Make sure you find like a holistic practitioner who specializes in root cause illness. That's where you'll find the best help, in my experience. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. Now I'm going in with Ilia's Multi-Stick in the shade Ladybird. Now this product doubles as a cheek tint and a lip tint as well. Oh, I forgot to give my thoughts on the bronzer. I've been using this regularly for the past month and I'm obsessed with it. It's a really good bronzer. That's the tea. Okay, now for the blush. I also love this blush. Using cream products when you have dry skin is life-changing. I love this blush, and I find that it doesn't melt off my face like most cream blushes do. A lot of you guys asked me for like sunscreen, shampoo, deodorant, skincare recommendations, and okay, honestly, I know a lot about food and lifestyle if you watch my TikTok, but when it comes to clean makeup or clean cosmetic products, it's not really my specialty. It's just I've tried so many different products over the years, and it's really hard to find natural cosmetic products that actually work. And it's really expensive to trial and error all these things. But that's why I've started this like a series on my TikTok where I'm trying more and more natural cosmetic products with the help of your recommendations to help guide me closer to a product that works better. Like you guys told me about Ilia Beauty and I'm loving their products. Now I'm going in with the Necessary eyeshadow palette. This is the Cool Nude palette and it's talc free as well. I will say I've used this palette a few times and it's not the best palette. I won't be getting it again. Makeup hack if you have hooded eyes like me. Instead of blending eyeshadow in your crease, blend it just above your crease so then it gives the illusion of a lengthened eyelid. I don't think you guys came here for an eyeshadow tutorial, so I'm gonna do this really quickly. See, like, it doesn't blend very well. Alright, I think that's good enough. Okay, now their mascara. It's the Limitless Lash Mascara, and oh my gosh, This is like my favorite mascara that I've tried, period. I've been a hardcore Maybelline mascara girl. Let me show you which one. Y'all know which one. I've been using this for years. This one knocks it out of the park. And what's cool about this one is if you look at the wand, you can see one side has longer little strands. It's like a little brush to brush out your eyelashes. So good. And when I put this on, I don't even curl my lashes and it looks like I curled them. It's amazing. Let me show you. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this foundation makes me look so orange. I look like Donald Trump. I just want to show you the difference with and without mascara. Like, look at that. I literally have lashes on this side and like nothing on the other side. I'm just gonna do my other eye real quick. I forgot to mention that another brand you guys also commented a lot on was Beautycounter. So I got some Beautycounter products and I tried their mascara. It's the Think Big All-in-One Mascara. And honestly, it just doesn't compare to the Ilia one. I'm sorry, Beautycounter. But I forgot to mention this before. I got their tinted moisturizer and I'm obsessed. This is my favorite foundation at the moment. Looks like this. It's a good tinted moisturizer. It evens out my skin tone. The only thing I don't like is that it's very light coverage, so when I have breakouts, it doesn't help hide them. But other than that, I really like this one. Alrighty, last but not least. This is the Liquid Serum Highlighter from Ilia in the shade Nova. This highlighter, oh my goodness, it's so good. And it's so pigmented, like, this bottle is honestly too big. Like, it could last me years. I literally just put a drop on my finger. Literally all I grab is like that much. Honestly, even this is a lot. Oh my god. Like, it's so pigmented, a little goes a long way. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. Can you see it? Do the other side. Put a little bit on my nose. And like, I still have product left on my finger. Even just that drop was too much. Such a good highlighter, I'm obsessed with it. Ilia Beauty slayed the natural makeup game. I'm obsessed with their makeup. And I'm not just saying that because they send it to me for free. Like, I genuinely love these products. And I will be rebuying a lot of them. Just the palette. The palette wasn't it. The eyeshadow palette? Oh, and one last thing. Just for the sake of the video, I forgot to put some of this on my lips because it's also a lip tint. Nice. Do I look like a cute Donald Trump now? Alright guys, that is everything for my makeup review. It is really hard to find natural products that actually work, so I hope this video was helpful because now you got some really good makeup recommendations to try. But anyways, I'm excited to be on YouTube now. Comment down below any video ideas that you want to be seeing from me. And if you're not already, go follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. And make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And on that note, thanks for watching and goodbye!